I would love to, but I cannot. As I have said before, I love to bargain shop. I like good deals and I love discounts. There are things that I support, though, that I do not mind paying full price for. Educational things that I'm more than happy to pay for: music lessons, dance lessons, horseback riding lessons, tutoring, and much more. When you buy a riding lesson, for instance, you're buying that person's expertise, the use of their equipment, their horse, their time, and upkeep of the farm. New folks always ask for a discount. They want to try something out before they commit, which I understand but cannot afford to give away. Most farms are not owned by huge corporate conglomerates. They are usually owned by middle class people who work 10 plus hours a day, 6 or 7 days a week to keep the bills paid. When things are tight, owners get paid even less or nothing at all. Riding schools are notorious for not charging enough to cover all the expenses. Things like horse food, fertilizer, pasture maintenance, electricity, rent or land payments, insurance, and professional services for the animals, such as the farrier, the vet, the chiropractor, are all paid first. Then, if there's anything left over, the person running the farm gets paid. Our farm, for instance, requires over $40,000 a month to maintain. That's roughly paying out $8 an hour before taxes to me. So it's not the owner, the CEO, that makes the money. Most farm owners have a second or third job to offset their personal expenses because the farm cannot afford to pay them any more than it already does. In our area, the land is expensive and farmland is being gobbled up by huge neighborhoods. I predict that in the next 10 years there will not be any farms left in our county if we don't actively support these farmers. I get calls weekly asking to buy our farmland. I had a really funny call about sending our land a while ago. The person said they were willing to offer top dollar for our undeveloped land, and they were willing to offer $249,000 for the 40-acre piece. I just laughed. Our mortgage is 4 times that, and the price was a miracle. As all of you have seen in the grocery stores, the price of everything has skyrocketed, yet lessons, camps, and showing prices have stayed the same. Horses are one of the luxury items that always gets cut first when things get financially tight. We farm owners are very aware of this, and we hold on as long as humanly possible to not raise our prices, even though from a business standpoint we should have done it about every 6 months over the last 5 years to keep up with the rising costs of the farm. We fear to lose our existing students if we raise the price. Even horse prices have skyrocketed, which is fantastic for those selling horses, but not for those buying horses. Many of our ancient school horses have died in the last several years, and I'm always looking around for lesson horses. Seasoned older horses that you could pick up for under $1,000 are now quadruple that. Purchasing one very carefully will take time to recoup their price. Now, on the other side of that coin, a horse that is not highly rideable are given away in mass. The common denominator is for those or they either have no training, half starved to death, or are older than I am. The market is flooded with those. I have been offered 55 of them in the year 2025 alone. So you see, it's not that we don't want to give you a discount, it's that we cannot afford to and keep the farm open. The cost of running the farm increases every month, but without our students, we cannot stay open. Thank you for your continued support. Do you want to keep the farms in your area? Promote the farms on social media. Share them on your neighborhood social pages, daily or weekly. Share them and talk about them in your schools. Share at work, the gym, church. Talk about your experience. Write reviews and keep them current. And most of all, keep coming to the farm. We cannot stay afloat without you. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. It will be poured into your lap. For by your standards of measures, it will be measured back to you. Luke chapter 6, verse 3.